Hello and welcome to True Intuition Tarot. My name is Courtney and I'm here today for an ancestral message. The ancestors have a message for someone out there. This was on my spirit yesterday and this morning, so I was like, let me just stop what I am doing and get this message from the ancestors because it's clear that there's something that they want you guys to know. Immediately when I sat down to meditate, and I was like, so what message is it that the ancestors want the collective to know here? I heard, when you believe. When you believe, that's when the blessings are going to start coming in for you. When you believe that you deserve it, that's when it's going to come into you. When you believe that it's possible, that's when it's going to come into you. Some of you are losing hope. Some of you are losing faith right now because it's taking you a little bit longer to get somewhere than you thought it was going to take. And Spirit is saying the reason why it's delayed is because of your lack of faith. Wow. It's a harsh reality, but it's a reality, okay? Wow. We have number 29, the goddess Allah, grief. Look at her. She's beautiful, beautiful. She's also pregnant with something here. We have the moon and the stars in this card. It's a beautiful card. The goddess Allah. I'm going to read the message for her, number 29. Let me find it. Allah. She oversees motherhood, fertility, and afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah. I am supported by the ones that I love, those who are seen and those who are unseen, is the goddess declaration. Wow, this card, when you receive this card, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to heal it is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is an ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support and be gentle with yourself. Wow. Wow. Grief. Some of you are grieving some things right now. I'm hearing that someone has lost a child recently and you're grieving that loss. And Spirit is saying you just can't ignore this thing to move forward. You have to self-love. You have to really understand, to spend some time to really understand how blessed you are, even in the midst of the loss, is what I'm hearing. Wow. I'm also hearing that some of you are afraid to even try again because you lost a pregnancy before. And Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to try again. When you believe that you deserve to be a mother again, when you believe is when those things will come into you. You're so close. You're so close to being able to bring this child into fruition. You're so close. But you have to be able to believe. Some of you just recently lost a job. Recently lost a job. I'm saying in the past 10 weeks you've lost a job. And Spirit is saying you're moping. You're trying to ignore the fact that you're not working right now. And Spirit is saying that's not the way forward. I'm also hearing that some people have been self-medicating through drugs, through alcohol. Spirit is saying that's not how you deal with grief. That's not how you deal with grief. Your ancestors are stepping in to give you a wake-up call. The way you're going about things right now are not going to give you the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. Wow. I'm going to read that declaration again because I feel like it was so powerful. You could be 29 years old. It says, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. You have people in your corner to help you get through this. You just have to ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to have it all together right now. Spirit is saying it's okay to go through grief. It's a process. It's normal to go through grief. It's normal to need help. Be gentle with yourself and ask for support when you need it, okay? All right, ancestors. Some deep energy there. Ancestors, give us more here. Give us more here. I got the deck upside down. There we go. All right, give us more here, ancestors. What is it that you want the collective to know about this grief? About this grief that they are experiencing right now? What is it that you want them to know about this grief that they are experiencing right now? We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is nurturing, who is loving, who is emotionally mature, someone who is aware of their emotions, someone who is in this energy of just, when I think of the Queen of Cups, I think of a comforter, someone who is there to comfort the family, someone who is there to comfort others and to comfort themselves. They have balance in their emotions, okay? So this could be you coming up here. We're going to get more. We're going to get more. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, followed by the Ten of Swords. And the bottom of the deck energy here is the stars, is the star. Excuse me. I'm seeing that someone has been coming in trying to offer you help to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. And you're putting on this picture, this outward appearance, as if you have already healed, as if you don't necessarily need their help, as if you are all well. Like you're in this Queen of Cups energy. You're saying, I don't need any help. My emotions are balanced. I don't need you to come in and offer me anything. So you're turning your back to this help. You're turning your back to this help, but yet you're stuck in this Ten of Swords energy, this painful ending energy where you're harping on there. And there's a need for healing in this connection. There's definitely a need for healing here with the Star card coming, okay? You could possibly be an Aquarius. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. Whew. Wow, I got a couple of cards flipping here, all into my lap. We have the Hanged Man. It's definitely time for you to see things from a different perspective here. I feel like Spirit is saying, no, you don't have it all together. This is a message from your ancestors, and they're saying you don't have it all together. You're putting on this picture as if you do, but it's time to see yourself from a different perspective, okay? In order for you to truly move into this energy where you're good by yourself, where you are abundant by yourself, where you have your harvest, where you have the things that you need, where you are abundant, Spirit is saying you have to be able to heal those things that are broken, that are inside of you. And right now you are avoiding those things. You're not wanting to look at those things. You're not wanting to see those things for where they are. And Spirit is saying, in order for you to grow, in order for you to reach your ultimate potential, in order for you to get those things that you have seen for yourself, in order for you to really reach that ultimate potential that you know is within you, you have to be able to accept this painful ending and move past this painful ending and walk into your healing, because that's what's next. After the painful ending is the healing. But the thing is that you have to be open to those things. The Queen of Cups is over here. She's focused on what she has going on, but the ending of the pain and the healing is on this other side of her. It's behind her. She's not focused on those things. And Spirit is saying it's time to see this thing from a different perspective. It's time to get your focus right. We have the Five of Cups here. This is about crying over spilled milk. Yes, it was painful. Yes, those things ended in the past, but Spirit is saying there's still love here. Yes, 3 of these cups have wasted and fell over, but look, we have the two cups remaining behind her, and she's not focused on those things. It's time to change your perspective here. It's time to move forward here. It's time to move forward and get back on your throne. Get back on your throne. Restore that passion that was inside of you before you experienced this loss. It's time. I keep hearing Spirit say, it's time. It's time for it. It's time for it. It's time for it. You have been grieving for far too long. You have been in your pain for far too long. And Spirit saying, it is time for it. It is time to heal and restore balance within your life. It is time to heal and restore balance within your life. It's time for it. I keep hearing it's time for it. It's time for it. It's time for it. It's time for it. You've already seen what it is that God wants you to have. You've already seen the outcome here. You've already seen. Like for some of you, this is about a family. You've lost first, I'm getting a very specific message. So someone, you lost a child and that ended your marriage, and now you're back by yourself. You lost a child that ended your relationship. You might not have been married, but it ended the commitment that you had with the person. You lost this child, and now you're saying, how do I ever get this family? Even though Spirit has revealed to you that you're going to have a family one day. You're going to have children one day. You're going to have a husband one day. And so you're sitting there wondering, like, how is this possible? Because I had those things and then I lost them. Spirit is saying it's time for you to grieve and really understand that process so that you can move forward into the things that I have saw for you. That was not your death sentence. Though that moment was not your death sentence. It was not the ending of your dream. It was not the ending of the vision that I have given to you. It is not the ending of the vision that I have given to you. That moment in your life was not the ending. It's time to get up. There's more abundance behind you, but you're not focused on that abundance. This was not the death sentence. It was not the ending. It is time to move forward. Chariot energy. You could be a Cancer. It is time to move forward. It is time to move forward. And it's a harsh reality because you're like, this thing broke me. I mean, it really hurt me to lose it. And I've never lost a child. And I'm so sorry for that experience that you have. And Spirit is not taking that for granted. Like, Spirit understands that you're hurt. He understands that you need to go through this grieving process. But the thing is, the Spirit is saying, go through the process. Spirit is saying, go through the process. The way you're going about this right now is keeping you sad. It's keeping you depressed. It's keeping you lonely. It's keeping you in this hurt energy. And Spirit is saying, go through the process. I don't want to see you this way. I don't want you to feel this hurt that you are experiencing. You are far much greater than this, and you are so close to your abundant ending. You're so close to the things that I have promised you, but you have to heal those things that are holding you back. You have to properly grieve. You have to properly grieve. And for some of you, you're saying, I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know how to start this process. I don't even know how to grieve, how to feel. And that's what Spirit is saying. Lean on your close friends. Other people have grieved. Other people have been in the situation before. I know it hurts you, but this situation is not unique to just you. If you need therapy, therapy can help you through that. But Spirit is saying you may need to lean on someone else because Spirit knows that you feel hopeless and helpless right now. Spirit knows. But this is a wake-up call to say, hey, it's not enough to just know. You got to do. You got to do. Give us a message here, Spirit. Give us a healing message here, Spirit. One message here, Spirit. Let's take that one. Wanted to pop. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. For some of you, your inner voice has been telling you like, hey, it's time to get up. It's time to start this grieving process. You're like, no, I don't want to. I'm not ready to let this thing go. I'm not ready to start back again. What if I get hurt again? What if I lose another job? What if I lose another child? Spirit is saying trust. Because the Spirit has already revealed to you what it is that is coming towards you, what it is that you're going to be able to accomplish in this lifetime. You just have to trust. Your inner voice is telling you right now, and you got to make sure that inner voice is stronger than the influences of the devil that's coming in to attack your mind. You already know. You already know. Your inner voice is telling you. The inner voice has revealed to you. You have seen how this ending works. You've seen what type of job you're going to have in the future. You've seen what type of family you're going to have in the future. You've seen the car that you're going to have in the future. And Spirit is saying, just because your reality is telling you that those things may not be possible right now, just because you're feeling that those things may not be possible right now, because there's an attack on your mind right now, Spirit is saying, listen to your inner voice. Your ancestors are saying, I am your inner voice. I have been trying to tell you that everything is fine. Everything is okay. Don't give up now. Keep pushing. Heal. And move forward. Lean on people to support you through this process. I know it's hard. Spirit is saying, I know it's hard. Your ancestors are saying, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but you have everything within you that you need to bring you out of this. You have everything that you need within you to bring you out of this. All you have to do is believe. When you believe, that's when these things come into fruition. When you believe, that's when they become your reality. You have to start believing. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Just believe. Just believe. All right, that's all I have for you from your ancestors. Thank you. If you like this message, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. There will be more ancestral downloads coming in whenever I get them. So thank you for your support.